Asparagus is easily one of the most delicious vegetables that can be eaten straight from the garden. Did you know it's a perennial vegetable and it can live up to 25 years? It does require some annual maintenance though, and that's very important for its establishment and longevity. Welcome to New Garden Road, where I share my love of gardening with you in a way that I hope will inform, inspire, and elevate you. Subscribe and get notified. More garden action coming at you. No need to mark your calendar on this one, folks. Just remember, it's New Year's. New Year's is it. That's when you want to go for it. The asparagus may still be growing a little bit, particularly if you're in my growing region. However, it's more on the dormant side. It's just gathering all of its energy, and it's going to be erupting in the spring. Once the temperature's warm, it's going to start sending up those shoots. So it's real important that you've got the bed cleaned up. You've got things cut back. So alright guys, you can see I've got my work cut out for me here, and I did let these weeds take over, get a little bit crazy. Lots of asparagus in there though. You can see some of the yellow tops. It's just on the dormant side this time of year, but I'm gonna get in there. Got a good bit more weeding to do on this bed. Hopefully your asparagus bed is not this full of weeds. One thing that I will say is I'm not being too picky in pulling out these weeds. I'm being careful not to uproot any asparagus, but you'll know if you start pulling on that because it's a lot more well established in the soil. This other stuff that I'm pulling up is pretty easy. Now you can see I have revealed the actual asparagus plants coming out of that soil. I didn't get 100% of the weeds out, but that's all right. Oh, this guy, that's just some parsley that I planted. You know, I had an opening here after I transplanted this asparagus, and they're actually companion plants. So now what I need to do is get in here at the soil level and prune out these asparagus stalks. The roots of the asparagus should really be deeply established, probably anywhere from 6 to 10 inches below ground. So it's absolutely fine to cut it at the soil level. You don't really want to leave a lot sticking up. One of my favorite aspects about growing vegetables is the connection that I have with the memories of childhood and family. Asparagus is one of those vegetables. I very clearly remember having it for dinner on special occasions, specifically grilled with just a little bit of salt and pepper, olive oil, maybe finish with some fresh squeezed lemon juice, and serve with a nice piece of grilled salmon. Anytime I've got some asparagus on my plate, I think about those times and those memories. It connects me to my roots and to my family and to the people that are important to me in my life. The final step of maintenance for your bed of asparagus would be to top dress with a high quality compost. Today I'm going to use a composted chicken manure. It's a really fine, well composted material. It doesn't have high odor. It's really going to do a great job of feeding the microbes and the beneficial bacteria in the soil, and that is really what goes into the roots and the establishment of the plant. You've added some nutrients and some biology to the soil, and when it's ready, you're going to see those asparagus spears start to shoot up, and from there, lucky you've got about a month or two of harvesting time. And I'm telling you, I am lucky if that stuff makes it in the door, because it is just superb right out of the garden, super juicy, you know, just like asparagus juice running down the side of my mouth. And like I said, it takes me back to some of the memories of people that are important in my life, birthdays and special occasions. So what could be greater than growing and cultivating a long-term perennial vegetable that connects you to some good memories. Yeah, so if you don't have any asparagus growing in your garden, you need to get after it, folks. It can take several years to get it established. You need to carefully let it get established, and the roots need to fill out in the soil as much as possible before you do any harvesting. Typically, you're looking at 2, 3, 4 years, because it's going to take that long for the roots to really get filled in to the point that it can withstand consistent harvesting. All of your patience is going to pay off though, folks, because I'm telling you, there's nothing like it. You need to grow some asparagus. Now check out some of these other awesome gardening videos on my channel. Learn to grow your own food and keep it organic.